Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my October 2011 favorites video. I kind of feel silly doing this video because I feel like I just filmed my September favorites, and I technically just did because I did it a couple weeks ago because I did it late. So hopefully some of the products that I'm going to show you are a little bit different than what I said in my September one. I don't really remember what I said, but hopefully it's not pretty much a repeat of the same video. So I'm just going to get started because you guys know how much I like to ramble. So I just have all the products kind of like scattered in front of me, so I'm just going to pick random ones, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to start with blushes. I love blush. It's probably one of my favorite makeup products just because it's something that I will typically wear every single day. I mean, sometimes I wear mascara, sometimes I don't, but blush, I usually always have blush on. So it is definitely a staple in my morning routine, I guess. The first thing I wanted to show you guys was my Dannemarie palette. I absolutely love this. Basically, everything that I have on my face came from this palette, or the colors are in this palette, I should say. But I already did a review on this. Depending on when I post that, it might be up already, it might not be. But I will link it somewhere here if I did already post it before this video. I have just been so busy lately that the days are just converging into a blob. Like, I don't even know what day it is. But this is what the palette looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. Comes with 6 cheek products, a bronzer, highlighter, 4 blushes. Absolutely love it. Love every single color in this palette, and I actually own a majority of them already in full size, but I love this palette because the mirror is probably one of the main reasons I love it. It is a gorgeous mirror. I usually use this to kind of like do my makeup in the morning just because I just feel so cool, I want to say, using this as a mirror. Other blushes that I've been loving this past month, a couple from NARS and a couple from Benefit. The 2 from NARS are actually in my Dannemarie palette, which I think I already mentioned. One is Orgasm and one is Sin. Sin is this really gorgeous berry color and it has like some gold shimmer in it. It's so pretty on, and I just love it for the fall. It's really nice on. It adds like a nice little sheen onto your cheeks, and I really love it. I've also been really loving Orgasm this past month. I've been using it mainly because it's in my Project 10 pan and I've just been trying to use it up, but I really do love this color. This is the same one that I showed you guys in my Project 10 pan video. The reason it looks like this and you can't see pan anymore is because a couple days after I did that video, I dropped this and it cracked and the powder all became loose. So I use one of the techniques that I actually already have a video on to kind of press it back to one solid piece. So that is why it is nice and solid again, instead of what it used to look like before. Like before you could see like a big hole in the middle because that's where I hit pan, but now it's one big solid piece again. But this is the same blush that I had in my Project 10 pan video. It just looks a little bit different. Oh, and also I have a blog post on it, but I will link it in the bottom bar below. It is one of the main questions that I get asked in my video of how to fix a broken press powder. I think that's what I called it. Because basically you crush up all of the leftover powder and then you pour some rubbing alcohol to make kind of like a paste, and then let it dry so it dries solid. But one of the main questions that I get asked about that technique is that if there is any difference in color payoff or if there's any degradation in the color of the blush. And the answer is no, there isn't, and I will link you to the blog post where I compare this blush, which is the blush that I cracked and had to reform, and a perfectly normal or uncracked or untouched NARS Orgasm blush. I just show you guys swatches and comparisons of the 2, and you'll see that there is not a difference in the color payoff. It looks exactly the same as before you put rubbing alcohol in it. The other blushes that I've been loving are from Benefit, and one is Bella Bamba, and I really love this color. It's a really gorgeous pink, shimmery pink color. This is the one that I got in my last makeup haul. Now, I don't really understand what the whole 3D is about this blush, but I really do like it. I like the pigmentation of it, I like the color, I like the shimmer, and it looks really nice on the cheek. The other blush that I've been loving is Coralisa, and I think I've already mentioned this in a previous favorites video, but I really like it. It's a really gorgeous coral color and it smells really nice, and I also really love the packaging on it. It's like animal print, and then it has like a jungle theme on the lid, but it is really, really nice on the cheek also. Very corally, and I love corals. Mascaras that I have been really liking are the Benefit They're Real mascara and also the Blink mascara that I got in my Glimbox, I believe. I equally like these two. I don't necessarily like them better than Voluminous from L'Oreal. I think the Benefit and the L'Oreal mascara, the formula in them are very similar. I mean, I find that they equally don't smudge and don't leave me with raccoon eyes, so I don't necessarily think one is better than the other in terms of these two. I really do love the Benefit brush just because it is a little bit different. I do like the extra spikes on the tip of the wand as opposed to this one, which doesn't have it. But I don't necessarily think that this is worth the $30 that I paid for it. And I think this is still my all-time favorite mascara. But I've also been really liking Blink mascara, and I like this because, I don't know, I don't necessarily think that it makes my lashes look super voluminous. They do look longer because the fibers on here kind of adhere to the ends of your lashes and make them look longer. I think the reason that I've been loving this is because it's just so much fun to take off, because this coats your lashes and forms kind of like a tube around your lashes, and to take it off, all you have to do is like wet your fingers or wet your lashes and then gently kind of like pull them off, and then they come off in tubes. So I'm not sure whether I like it because of the formula or whether I just have a lot of fun taking it off, but I've been really, really enjoying putting this on my lashes. Another thing that I've been really loving is taking mascara off with Vaseline. I find right now that when I use makeup removers, it really kind of irritates my eyes. My eyes are just really sensitive right now. I'm not sure why. So I resorted to using Vaseline, and it's so easy to use Vaseline to remove your makeup, and I've been really enjoying doing it because it's really nice and soothing on the eyes. It doesn't irritate your eyes, and it also kind of like conditions your lashes, because Vaseline does help your lashes grow longer. I mean, it doesn't do what Latisse does for your eyes, but it still really helps condition them, so I've been really, really liking that. Also, on that note, I've also been really liking not brushing or combing my hair. It's weird to say that because I used to comb and brush, well, not really brush, but comb my hair religiously. Every single time I came out of the shower, I would always start combing my hair, and I would always comb my hair until it was dry, which I admit is a little bit over the top, but that's always what I previously did, so it's just a routine. But lately, when I get out of the shower and I just basically put a hair serum in my hair, this one is from Vitress. I got this while I was on vacation in the Philippines, and it's just basically a hair serum. Frizz Ease from John Frieda works just as well, but I'll take a hair serum when my hair is wet and just run it through my hair without combing it, and I just let it dry normally, and I've been really, really loving how it looks. For some reason, when I fuss about my hair less, the straighter and more kept it looks. So I've been really enjoying that. Plus, I've noticed that I shed less hair now that I've stopped combing it. I guess it's because it's just less pressure that you're putting on your roots when you're trying to comb out your hair, but I have noticed that I'm shedding less. I used to shed hair like crazy, just like wherever I go, every single time I ran my fingers through my hair, pieces of my hair would fall out. But apparently that's normal. I heard that people can lose up to 100 strands of hair a day. So apparently it is normal, but it's just when you're looking at it, it looks like a lot of hair. But ever since I stopped combing my hair, I've just noticed my hair has been shedding less. So thumbs up for that. The lip combination that I've been really loving is my NARS Belle de Jour over my Smashbox Lip Enhancing Gloss. Now I really, really like these two. NARS Belle de Jour is a really nice nude color. It's very, very nude, and I really like it. And in order for it to not look so kind of like sickly on my lips, I like to add a gloss over it, just because it just adds a little bit of shine and dimension to my lips. So I've been really, really liking this combination, and I found that I actually have a lot more product left in this little itty bitty sample than I thought. I got the sample in a Glimbox or a Luxbox, and I thought I was all out. But when I took out the little stopper that they have to kind of prevent too much product from coming out on the brush, I found that I have way more product in here than I thought. But that's a little tip for you guys in case you didn't know that. If you remove the stopper on any lip gloss, you are bound to find tons more product in there, and that way you don't waste any. Brushes that I have been really loving are these ones from Spa Resource. I actually already have a blog post on these, and I bought them at Walmart. I don't know what possessed me to buy them, but I'm really glad that I did. One is a contour brush, and it's just a face brush. It's a really nice contouring brush. It's angled. The hairs on these are incredibly soft. I was very surprised. It said on the packaging that they were all natural hairs, so I'm not exactly sure what that entails, if they're like natural hair, but they are very soft. This one is the eye contour brush. It's like a flat buffer brush. Okay, sorry, my battery died. As I was saying, this one here is a eye contour brush. Not exactly sure why it looks like this. I mean, it's like a mini flat top buffer brush. But I haven't used it yet for my actual eyes. I have used it to kind of like buff out concealer under my eyes, and it works great for that, but I've yet to use it for like actual shadow. So when I do, I will definitely do like maybe a demo on it, because I think it's such an unusual shape for an eye brush that it'll be interesting to use it. And also, I've been really liking the Crease Blender brush. I really like this brush because it is really great for the crease. I've been looking for a brush that was in between the Quo Crease Shadow Brush and their Crease Blender brush. The Quo Crease Blender brush is like tapered at the top there. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's also a lot stiffer. Like the bristles are definitely a lot stiffer. And the Crease Shadow Brush, which is this one, is really like tall and thin, and it's a little bit tapered, but it's really soft and fluffy. So I've been kind of looking for a brush that was in between these two, and the Spa Resource one is perfect because it isn't tapered at the top here, so it has the shape of the Crease Shadow Brush from Quo, but the bristles on this are a lot stiffer, so you get a lot more precision, but it's not as so tapered as the Crease Blender brush from Quo. So I've been really liking that brush, but all of these Spa Resource brushes I've been really loving. They are really nice. My favorite nail polish this past month would definitely have to be Orly in Rage. This is such a gorgeous rose gold color. It's so shimmery, and it's like applying liquid metal onto your nails, if that makes sense. It is just a gorgeous color, and it's so nice to apply that you only really need one coat because it applies so opaque. But I absolutely love it. I'm not really typically one to go for metallic or shimmery polishes, but I absolutely adore this color. It's such a gorgeous color, and I've been really loving it. Another thing that I've been loving is my Pro X from Olay, which is the Eye Restoration Complex. I got this in a Glimbox or a Luxbox, I don't remember which, but I've been really loving this. I would actually dare to say that I like this better than the Genifique Eye from Lancome, because I think I've noticed more of a difference in using this than the Genifique Eye. Mainly because in the morning when my eyes are really puffy, because I lack sleep all the time, so my eyes are really puffy, I just noticed that when I use this, it really helps diminish the puffiness in my eyes very quickly. So I've been really liking it. I will definitely consider purchasing a full size of this. Okay, so I think that is all of the makeup related products that I wanted to show you guys. I did have a couple other things that I wanted to show you guys, but I don't have them readily available, so I suppose I'll have to wait until next month's favorites. Other random things that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, these Goody hair clips. Oops. I absolutely love these hair clips. They work amazingly. Have you ever had that problem where you have like a big bulky hair clip in your hair, and then you go to lie back or lean back on like a headrest or something, like in a car, and it's just really uncomfortable because it's like poking you in the back of the head? This totally solves your problem. Just the way that it's made for that specific reason. I believe when I bought this, on the packaging it actually said headrest approved, because it's flat on here, so when you have it in your hair, it just kind of like blends seamlessly in with your head, if that makes sense. So when you lean back, it's not digging into the back of your skull, so it's not uncomfortable at all. But I've been really loving this, and it holds a lot of hair. I think there's like a couple different sizes in this style, but it holds a lot of hair. I can put all of my hair up using this one clip, and it's really tiny, and I carry it with me everywhere. So I've been really loving this. I have also been really loving Hello Pandas. I already mentioned this in last month's video, but these ones are a different kind or a different version. These are the double chocolate, so it's like a chocolate cookie and the chocolate in the middle, and I've been really loving them. They're so good and delicious. The other thing that I've been loving is my water bobble. I thought I had it. Hold on. Oh, okay, I'll be right back. It's like on the counter. Okay, so I've been really loving my water bobble. Now, I've been meaning to get one of these for the longest time, but I just haven't seen them in stores like regularly. So when I saw them at Chapters a few weeks ago, I had to buy one instantly. And yeah, I've been loving it ever since. Like, I hate tap water just because when I grew up, I always grew up on filtered water or bottled water, but then the whole like being environmentally friendly came into effect. I just felt bad having to buy bottles of water, and also bottles of water are getting ridiculously expensive. So this is the best of both worlds. I get filtered water on the go, so basically I can fill up wherever there's a drinking fountain and I don't get that like tap water taste. Plus, it is environmentally friendly, so I've been really loving it. It's so easy to use, and I bring it with me everywhere. I just throw it in my purse, and yeah, away I go. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys was, oh, these gloves. I absolutely love these gloves. I bought these a few weeks ago. I picked it on my Twitter, and these are from Echo Design. I got them from the Bay. They were, I'm not sure how much they were, I forget. I think they were like $80, so they were a bit pricey, but I absolutely love these. And the reason I love them is because they have this special material on the pointer finger and also on the thumb, so that they work seamlessly with your touchscreen devices. And it was so funny because a week or so before I bought these, I was complaining to my boyfriend about how I wish that they made. And it's so funny because a week or so before I bought these, I was complaining to my boyfriend about how I wish a company would create gloves so that you could use your iPhone with them, because I remember it got really cold a few weeks ago where I had to wear gloves, and then whenever I would get a text or a message or an email or anything like that on my phone, because I have an iPhone, I would have to take my gloves off in order to be able to use it. And I was like, that is so inconvenient, because the reason you're wearing gloves is because your hands are cold, so having to take them off to answer your phone kind of defeats the purpose. But yeah, so I love these because when you're walking down the street and you get a message, you don't have to take your gloves off to answer a message or reply to a message or check your email or anything. You can do so wearing these gloves, because the material is meant to kind of simulate the touch of your finger. So I thought that was amazing. Absolutely love these, and I'm going to be doing like a more in-depth review on them shortly, and also a giveaway, because I would like to share the love, because I absolutely love these. But totally understand that some of you don't want to pay $80 for a pair of gloves just so you can use your phone, but yeah, anyway, so absolutely love these. Sad thing is that you can't really wear these gloves if you have rings on, because they're very small and tight, so that's the only downfall, I guess. If you had smaller rings on, you could, but I was wearing like this big honking ring, so can't really wear those and then shove your hand into a glove. So those are my favorites for the month of October. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I hope this wasn't too rambly and long, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!